Hello Aquarius. Welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level. What it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The person that you're connecting with, this could be a relationship. You could have been in a relationship in the past. This could be current. For others of you, it may be a situationship. And for a small portion of you, this could be a very strong connection. However, no one's really speaking up, and you know there's something there. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have. I have certain reasons for that. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, as well as Uriel to provide you with some guidance, some advice. I have not seen this combo, guys. Dear, dear, dear. Arguments. You guys are not on the same page. Not thinking the same. Big time. Anger and rage. And then we have beliefs. We have here relationship followed by surrender. Then we have fear, beauty, laughter, anger and rage, beliefs, ecstasy, and then we have change under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. The majority of you, you may resonate with this, but a small portion of you may wonder who this person is. Typically, I've seen that this individual is someone from your past. Maybe you're not thinking about them. However, their emotions and feelings are so strong that it is coming through. So this may not resonate. It's a general love reading. And the feelings and emotions here could be vice versa because of the intensity of the cards. All right. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Aquarius, the more I think about this relationship, the more I feel wanting to connect with you. I see how you are with others, and I like what I see. There's kindness, compassion, and love that others share with you. And you share this with others as well. Many moons, many nights have gone by where I have stayed awake, just lying awake in bed, thinking about how it would be to be in a relationship with someone like you, long term. The way that I feel right now, I feel left out. It's as if I'm standing at a distance and I could see you. And I know what we can have together. But there's hesitation. A part of you may think that I'm keeping my distance because there is upsetness. The truth is that I do feel that I belong to you, and you belong to me. I have surrendered to you. The connection that I have with you It makes me feel as if I have surrendered my mind, my heart, and my body to you. And yet you don't know this. You don't feel it. You don't sense it. What has happened between us, because of the differences, now this connection makes me fearful and nervous. This fear that I have, it creates panic. A long time ago, it may have felt as if I was very confident, had a lot of self-esteem. I felt very secure. However, things have changed now. Now, there is a lack. There is a lack of this feeling of surety, a lack of confidence, a lack of self-esteem, a lack of security. And because of this, I feel unworthy, and I feel that you deserve more. You deserve better. I'm nervous. I'm paranoid for certain things that may occur in this connection that I have been dreading. In you, I have found someone who is very beautiful, not only on the outside, but on the inside as well. Your charm, your personality, your talents, your charisma. You have this way of making me see who I really am through the looking glass. And you are very much in tune with nature. This is what I sense. This is what I see. This is what I feel. I do feel that in this connection there's this feeling of friendship that still runs strong, but I am afraid that I'm losing that. You have this way of making me happy. You know what makes me tick. You know what makes my heart happy. This brilliance, the vibrant self that you are. You have this ability of making me feel loved on a different level. But the love here is a foundational love of friendship. And I do feel happy. I do feel joyous when I have you in my life. The thing is, the relationship that we have, right now it is strained. I feel a lot more should happen, could happen, but I don't want to rush it. I don't want to push it. Whatever I have with you right now, I will accept that. I will go with that. There's a part of me that is quite upset, annoyed, irritated, frustrated with what has happened in this connection between us, this friendship that we have. Yes, I have surrendered to you, but a part of you does not know this. And what really makes me upset and angry is not you, but it's the beliefs. What has happened to our beliefs. What we have believed in. You and I don't see eye to eye. We're not on the same page. Our opinions and our differences are quite unique. And this is something that I never truly understood. I'm angry at myself for being stubborn. I'm annoyed at myself for only thinking that there's one way and it's my way. But I dare not tell you this. It makes me nervous. I know you and I are born and brought up in very different ways, and the way we have been raised, the things that have happened, the things that have been done, there's so many differences. But what I'm hoping for is to have a better understanding of you, with you, regarding this connection. I also feel that in this connection there's this feeling of ecstasy, this knowingness on a soul level, where my soul and my spirit, they feel very much at peace and very much at ease, knowing that you exist, you are here in my life, even if it's at a distance. There are certain things that I have to deal with, that I have to live with, circumstances and influences that impact this relationship. I have to deal with all of that. And sometimes it's not easy, keeping that balance. Right now, I feel that it's a time for a change. Things can no longer be the same, the way they once were. Things have changed. And in order to have something different, I can no longer do the same thing, be the same person, act the same way. In order to have this relationship and to show you that I have surrendered to you, I have to let go of my beliefs. I have to let go of my fears. And that is why I want to change. I don't want to be in this angry state anymore. I don't want to be irritated and annoyed. I want to be a happy person. But I can only do that if I start to change my ways and my thoughts. For now, I'm hoping to make a plan to be in a relationship with you. In my heart, I have already surrendered to you. But because I have become so vulnerable, that also scares me as well. The biggest thing of all is that I want change because of the way I have behaved. Never really seeing things through your perspective. And now I want to. All right. Aquarius. This was indeed a very different kind of reading. The set of cards, they came out so differently. Sorry. I've never really had this combo before. However, I do see here that there's also fear. So even when these align this way, I've noticed that connection. The beauty, let's just start off here. The beauty that they feel is very, it's not just 3D, it's very spiritual beauty. So It's as if they see you and they admire you not just on the 3D, but also on the soul level. They feel that you have a beautiful soul. Here we also have fear and beliefs. Fear and beliefs cards. These two cards are really powerful because this talks about how this individual does feel fear because of the way that you believe certain things. Fear in the sense that they have no way of changing your opinion. And that the way that you think, you too are very strict, very stern. You have your beliefs. So does this person. But it is the beliefs that has set both of you far apart. And that's why this person's angry at this. They don't like the fact that both of you have these differences. Even though they know you're absolutely gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. They have surrendered to you. They want a relationship with you. So they've also surrendered, and that kind of annoys them because it makes them very vulnerable, weak in the knees, emotionally vulnerable. They feel out of control. But they still want it. That's funny. I'm seeing in my mind's eye a needle, like an injection that you put into your arm or something. I'm seeing this needle, and it's so strange, this example that I'm seeing. Many people don't like needles. However, we know that if you need to get some type of treatment, right? An ailment, the medicine for love, it needs to be injected. And that's what I'm seeing here. Is that this person knows that it is going to be a very complicated process. And yet, getting that injection of love, though it may hurt, and though it may be difficult, they still know that it's needed and that it's good for them. That's what that is. They don't like it because of the pain it causes initially, but it is needed for their existence. That love that's inside of that injection, that syringe, it's needed in order to help this person survive and to be a happier, better person. So they know it's good for them, but the process, getting it, is difficult. And that's what I'm seeing here. The person's angry. They know that they want you, but they know that it's very complicated. So that is something that I'm seeing in my mind's eye right now. Very strange analogy. Many of you know, who have been here for a long time, that I see these visions and sometimes they don't make sense to me, but many of you say that it makes sense. So let me know, how does that make sense? Okay. I have here the Beginner's Tarot. Nope, this. Okay. This here we have the Lover's Path Tarot. And this particular deck, I look into this deck to see what it is that may have occurred in the first place that caused the problem in this connection. Things may have been wonderful in the beginning, but then things started to just go downhill and they broke apart. So they may have been really sweet, but then it became very sour. This is for those of you who may have had, for example, a lot of communication in the beginning, but then this person either just ghosted you, they decreased the amount of communication that they had with you, they maybe just left and there's a lack of closure and you're just wondering, what happened. Knowing the why is very important, and this is what I do in this particular spread. I like to see the why. Maybe they didn't explain to you. Maybe you need to know. So here we have Triumph and we have Innocence. These are two major arcanas, big changes. But this is something that happened in the past. And this particular deck I do read in the reverse. So we have here Triumph. This talks about how there was a fear of expansion, feeling pessimistic. Even if they were uncertain how their future will manifest, they were moving into a hopeful period, so there was hope. But you see here we have fear of expansion and feeling pessimistic. Fear. You have the fear card. The fear card indicates hesitation. This is the fear card. You have it right here. Before it was this area. So the fear that existed, it was because of the fear of expanding, of doing things more, committing. And unfortunately, they were feeling very pessimistic because they didn't know how the future will turn out for them. So this is something that happened. And because of this, there was a lack of surety. They were not sure. Here we also have innocence. This talks about ignoring their better instincts, cynicism and pessimism. That's very interesting. Twice you got the word pessimism. Distrust of the self and distrust of others. So this is typically the Fool card. A lack of experience, a lack of knowledge has made this person fearful of expansion. So basically, Aquarius, what happened here, if you're wondering, why did this person kind of ghost you or just decrease the communication, they had a lack of experience when it comes to a long-term committed relationship like this. And because of that lack of experience, they decided to take a step back because they did not trust themselves. They did not know what are the proper steps I'm supposed to take in a relationship like this. And there was fear. Why are people afraid? Because they don't want to mess up. They don't want to make a mistake. Sometimes people are also not wanting to commit. They are afraid of committing. And so they think, what, if I commit, it might not work out. Why? Because my last relationship didn't work out. My parents' relationship didn't work out. My friend just had this terrible divorce and it was an abusive relationship. Maybe this person's going to be like this. These are scenarios that we come up with in our minds because of our experiences. This person had these feelings. And that is why there was distance between the both of you, unfortunately. So you were dealing with somebody who was not on the same level as you were, Aquarius, unfortunately. But sometimes when I say unfortunately, think of it also as a blessing, guys, right? This simply just means even if they were to force themselves into a relationship with you, it would have been fake. Very, very superficial. I'm getting the word superficial in my mind's eye right now. Very superficial hesitation I'm getting. And they would not have been genuine. And instead, your relationship would have grown. And then boom, one day, all of a sudden like that, you just realize what the hell just happened. I thought we were great. I thought we were good together. Sometimes it's a blessing in disguise that happens when it happens. Okay? So understand, key word here, pessimism. And this usually stems from somebody's background, something that they have already gone through. Remember, you did have the beliefs card, right? So they have a certain set of beliefs, certain experiences that they've gone through, things that they, hold to be true. And they go according to that. Unfortunately, you did for them. They had the anger and rage card, right? So that means that they are unhappy of the way that their mindset is, the way that they process information. They want to change that. They don't want to be so pessimistic anymore. All right. Interesting. All right, so here I have the Beginner's Tarot. Under the Six of Cups, my way of reading is my way of reading. Everybody has a different way of reading, guys. I only choose the top card because the top card for me, I've noticed, has the most amount of energy and the most amount of messages, but I am going to give you insight on what was underneath this. King of Wands. Somebody feels that you may just be unavailable, but a whole lot of passion. The Devil card, they are obsessing over you to some degree. Knight of Cups, an individual that you wanted to be in your life romantically will be coming back into your life, but it doesn't make sense because we also have here the Lovers, a choice between two people or two things. However, because you got the Knight of Cups, it also indicates that this is a choice between two people. So even if this individual comes back, there still may be a choice. So this is kind of like a side story, I would say. So I am going to put this out and leave it here for you guys to view because I know some of you are very much into tarot and I do appreciate that. So I'm going to keep this out for you guys just to have a look. But typically, you know that I just do 4 and I have another one that I put up there, which is under the bottom of the deck. Okay. All right, we have here the Page of Swords. Interesting. So with this deck, what do I look at? Why am I even doing this? This is any actions, any plans, any intentions that your person of interest may have towards you. Yep, this makes sense. Talk about belief-related issues, restrictions. Big time. Okay. So, interesting. What we have here is a situation where your person of interest truly has had a very good and wonderful experience in the past with you. They want to relive this passion, the first glance, the first kiss, the first touch. They want to relive these sweet innocence. Remember, you had the innocence card. These sweet innocent memories that happened way back. And they want to relive that passion, that love, that innocence, that drive, that optimism, not the pessimism, the optimism. They are looking at that in terms of memories. For many of you, this is also somebody from your past life, could be a soulmate. The next card we have here is the Three of Swords. Absolute heartbreak. Now, I'm getting a number 57. 5 or 7 or 57. It's actually just literally, it's 57. 57% of you, I see percentages. 57% of you will be right now, you are in a third-party situation. That is why this card has popped up. Third-party situation, Three of Swords, the Lovers, third-party situation right there. So we do have a situation here where with the beliefs card, somebody here may be involved with someone. There may be 3 people involved. This could be 2 couples, right? Like 4 people involved. So there's definitely here a situation where somebody is feeling grief, sorrow, melancholy because of the distance that exists between the both of you. There's a lot of heartbreak, a lot of pain, a lot of sorrow and suffering because of the restrictions, the distance, the beliefs that one has. No, I can't leave this person because I have responsibilities. I have family, kids, investments, whatever, assets, all that kind of stuff. People have their own type of beliefs and they have their own values, their own ethics, their own morals. This is something that is causing a problem and it's really ripping the both of you far apart. It's hurting this person a lot, actually. They are missing you. For those of you that are not in a third-party situation, this simply means that they are grieving, absolutely grieving. They do not like the separation. They do not like the distance between the both of you. It's hurting them a lot. And we have here, emotionally, it's hurting them a lot. We have here, Page of Swords. Your person of interest, remember the Fear card, right? They have lost a lot of confidence. They no longer have that confidence anymore. And because of that, they're sitting on the back benches and just kind of checking it out. You know, what are you up to? Who are you with these days? What are you doing these days? they don't have the courage or the guts to literally reach out to you. Typically with the Page of Swords, people call this the stalker card. So definitely your person of interest is looking at you from a distance. It's kind of like reconnaissance. They're gathering the information. They're seeing what it's like. What are you doing these days? How can I approach my Aquarius? I don't want to be distant from them, but I don't want to approach them either. However, I need to be near their energy. That's why the only thing they can think of is about the past. That's why they're thinking about the past, because there are no new memories that are being built. So here, this individual now is thinking about the past. They are hoping to know what it is that you are up to. Problem is the beliefs. Here we have the Eight of Swords. Somebody here is restricted. They're blindfolded. They can't see. They can't hear. Arms, hands, legs, feet are tied. They cannot move. Surrounded by swords. They are caged. In the far distance, somebody's watching them like a hawk. They don't have the freedom. Typically, like I said, 57% of you, they do not have the freedom because they are feeling caged. Heartbreak, third-party situation, trying to make a choice, right? Person does want to come back to you in your life, but they feel restricted. For others of you, if you don't have a third-party situation, don't worry about that. Unfortunately, still, this person is restricted in some way. This could be, because we had the beliefs card before, this could be somebody's from a different background, different religion, different morals, values, those type of things. But there is... Okay. I'm seeing a puzzle, and you know how pieces of the puzzle they come together. There's one part of this puzzle where it's kind of like jaggedy, but it's not fitting. So the pieces do fit, but within one of those pieces, there's a little bit of a chip. And that chip does not allow the entire puzzle to be created, because there's a chip on one of those pieces. That chip is a gap that cannot be filled. It is a gap that exists that is different in beliefs. And so therefore, the entire picture cannot be made because there's a gap. And this is something that restricts this individual from being with you the way that you want them to be. Wow. We also have here Queen of Sorrows. Queen of Sorrows. Holy Hannah. Where the hell did that come from? Oh my God. Okay. Well, it's there. I just said it, okay? Queen of Sorrows. Please, my darlings. Mwah, my babies. Let's not do that, okay? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh boy, I just got teary-eyed. Queen of Sorrows. When I say my babies, I know you guys some of you are much older than me. But my soul apparently is really old. And when I look at people, a part of me, I guess the spiritual part of me, sees them as children. Not as if I'm super duper, mature or wise in any way, but that part of me does see people, that godly side of me, which is what God sees. And the things that I see are through the divine and through the angels. And when I see people, I see kids. So I see everybody as a child. So please don't mind if I said my babies, because you guys are all kids. Me, I'm a kid. We are all children of the divine. And the divine has told me a while ago, a long time ago, I want my children to be like children, to act like children. Don't be stressed. Have fun. Learn new things. Those type of things. That's a different topic, but ooh, Queen of Sorrows. Sorrow doesn't last forever. Moods, things like that, they don't. Like a wave of oceans. I don't know how that makes sense, but a wave of oceans. I'm seeing that right now. the emotions come and go. There will be a part of that ocean that will become very calm, become very still. It's when the sunset's going to occur. And when the sunset happens, everything in the distance is going to look very calm, because you know that day is over. And after that day is over, there's going to be a new day. And that day will have a better feel on that ocean. All right. Wow. Sometimes I freak myself out the way I talk. Okay, guys. Let's go with what it actually is. Queen of Swords. Your person of interest, because they're feeling this feeling of pessimism, they actually are quite afraid of reaching out to you, of talking to you in that way. They don't really know how to talk to you because they feel they really hurt you. And I totally understand that. This is understandable because the beliefs led to anger and rage and arguments and struggle and disagreements. So because of that, there is distance. And they feel that in this connection, it is extremely difficult to thaw you, to be in your good graces. And this doesn't have to be just a female. This can be even a male with the feminine side, which is very much in tune with their feminine side, and they're feeling sad about it. Now, your person of interest, they see you like this. Aquarius, the majority of you. You might not even be like this, and I hope you're not. I hope you're not. However, what's interesting about this card is that it talks about how this connection has changed their perspective on what you are like now. They think whatever they did to you turned you into a cold-hearted individual. Somebody that is very cold. You don't want to talk about it because you can't, because they hurt you. This is how they see you. Being very logical, cutthroat, straightforward, talking about the facts, no nonsense. This is how this individual sees you. So they feel it's difficult to reach out to you. This is why they act like the page. And they look at you from a distance, but they do not approach you. Because of the things that they have gone through and the things that they have put you through, the heartache that you have gone through as well. All right. So is this person, what action are they taking here? Honestly, I don't see them taking any action. The only action I do see is this bubble here that showed up where they are truly obsessing over you. And there is going to be this individual reaching out to you at some point. But remember this, even if they reach out, they may have some type of a choice they might need to make. Remember, the choice doesn't have to be another person. It could be their job is far across on the other side of the country, for example. And they do love you, but they can't move over to where you are because their job is over here, right? Sometimes it's certain type of scenarios like that where the time, energy, and effort they are unable to dedicate to you. This is something that they go through, or they are going through. There is definite love, though. This is absolute love to the point where oh my God, it's so much love. It's a lot of love and it's a lot of pain. And they feel that because of the circumstances, because of the factors that are involved in this connection, they get pulled apart. Both of you get pulled apart. It's a very, very strong love. Just going to do a quick prayer. All right, these messages are from archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, as well as Uriel. Excellent, excellent. You have here opportunity. Very nice. So I am going to be adding in a bonus reading for you guys. And I'm going to be having 4 of these, but then I'm going to put some other decks that I have here. And the type of reading I'm going to do here, it's going to be a spiritual journey reading. So what it is that you may need to do, or maybe you can do if you want, in the coming year. Something, words of wisdom, words of encouragement, certain things that you may need to know that may affect you, that may affect the way you think about your past, and maybe even your present. Okay, so I have an extra one that just came out here. I hope you can see that. Can you? Yep, I think so. Wow. Aw, this is really good. Yes, yes. You have here opportunity. So you will be receiving an opportunity, Aquarius. And yes, it will come to you. If you do believe that this positive energy is going to come to you, it definitely will. This opportunity will come to you with the help of other people. Helpful people will also have a part that they play in this. The timing will be perfect, even if you are talking to someone, your friend, somebody, confiding in someone. Firstly, they will give you certain pieces of information that will help you decide what it is that you want to do. But in addition to that, you may actually have the opportunity and meet somebody through your friends or your family circle. The opportunity may also come in terms of this individual to have the opportunity to talk to them. But the recommendation here is to also go to certain people that you can trust, talk to them about what issues you are facing. And here the overall arching theme is success. That's really good. So I have here another deck. So I'm going to be pulling out 3. This one is called Archangel Oracle card. So that was fast. Patience. Patience is a virtue. Okay, clear your space. Holy Hannah. Past life issues. That's major. Okay. Right now, I do have a pause on my past life readings, but because this came up, those of you that wish to get a past life reading from me regarding you and your person of interest, reach out to me in my email. Just let me know that you'd like a past life reading, and I'll see if I could put you on the waiting list, and hopefully soon after then I can give it a try to see if I can do that for you. Because this is, I don't think I've ever got this card. I don't think it ever came up at any of my readings. Online, that is, on this channel. Cancel, clear, and delete. This deck is Archangel Therapy cards. And this is just angel cards, but I don't even remember the name of it, guys. Sorry. This was actually given to me as a gift, and I don't use it much publicly, but I use it for private reading sometimes. Have confidence. And then we have daydream. Daydreaming is fun, though. Daydreaming to a certain degree is good. So the first card we have here is patience. This is a message from Archangel Jophiel. Archangel Jophiel is saying, your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. So very soon, things are going to start to change. However, like it says here, perfect timing, things will happen in divine timing. It's going to happen when it's going to happen, right? It's like making a cake. You put it in the oven, you got all the ingredients, you know what to do. But if you take it out too soon, it's not going to be ready, right? So this is a similar situation when we are dealing with our processes. We cannot rush the process, because even though you might be ready, Aquarius, emotionally, spiritually, and physically, your person of interest may not be ready. Not right now. We have a very interesting one here. Clear your space. Archangel Jophiel is saying, get rid of clutter and clear the energy around you using feng shui. So many of you know that my background is Indian, East Indian. And in India, so feng shui is in China. In India, we have something called Vastu Shastra. Vastu, let me write this down because I don't even know the spelling if I just say it. 1 second, guys. Because I'd like you to do some research if any of you want to. Vastu Shastra, there you go. So it's VASTU, next word SHASTRA. Shastra. As far as I know, that is what it is. Even if you don't, Google asks you, do you mean blah, blah, okay? So the concept of both of these, feng shui and Vastu Shastra, the concept and the principles are very much the same, but I deal with the ones that are from India because that's obviously where I'm from, my parents. So have a look at this. It is a way of keeping in peace and harmony with the things that are in your home. Now, all of you are not going to have the same things, okay? Let me tell you one thing. I have a cousin who, in her kitchen, she had a plaque, and it was of a mango. The mango, one of the mangoes, did not have a seed in it, so it was a seedless mango. It looked okay. This is before I even got into Asnointia. But I told her, I said, this almost feels to me like a bad vibe, like there's no seed. And she was actually trying to conceive and have a child. It was 13 years she did not have a kid. And she got rid of it because I asked her to. And 3 months later, lo and behold, she conceived. She had a kid. Now the kid's about 12, 13 years old. But there are certain things, guys, that we put in front of us, are pictures that may be sad, pictures that may be, and I must say, even demonic in nature, okay? Try to keep the area around you in a positive vibe, where it's always talking about prosperity, happiness, growth, potential. Those types of vibes that you get, put those on your walls. Anything else, get rid of it or hide it, okay? I'm also getting, now, a lot of people, there's some people that don't believe in superstition, right? But being from the background that I'm from, there's a reason why certain things happen. And clocks, I'm seeing somebody's clock, they haven't changed the battery on the clock. Please do change that. Sometimes what happens as an effect, we do not move on in our lives because the clock itself is not moving forward. And that is an energy that is being sent out to you. And because that's being sent out to you, none of your work is starting to proceed forward either. You are being held back because the clock, you just got to put the battery in there, right? So, and if you cannot, if the clock is broken, turn it backwards or just donate it somewhere else and somebody can maybe fix it, okay? Talking about clearing your space, sometimes it's about furniture, all right? So the furniture may need to be in a certain part of your home. You may need to rearrange it. If you have a lot of clutter, if you're in the habit of hoarding, please try to see what you can do. Therapy, I'm getting the word therapy, in order to get help for you to manage what to do, how to do it. I have relatives who are hoarders, and it's extremely difficult. It's very difficult. And there's a lot of arguments in the home because they also collect things from other places, and that negative energy comes through certain items they may buy or collect from other people. So you have to be very, very careful, guys. I'm just saying this because this card came up. I usually never talk about this, but I will be talking about this one day on my other channel, Asnointia Audio, which is a YouTube channel for those of you who don't know. All of the videos are free, absolutely free. There's nothing to do with any membership. It's just plain old knowledge that I'm giving you guys. So do have a look at that channel, because I do have other videos that are related to the spiritual aspect of things. We have also relationships, but also negative energy. So negative energies also kind of go along with this. You need to have positive things around you in order to create the positive vibe. All right. Even colors make a difference. So do some research, because I did tell you guys what that was. And if you don't feel comfortable with Vastu Shastra, no problem. Have a look at Feng Shui. That's Feng, next word, Shui. Okay. Now we have here also past life issues. Past life issues. Plain as day. This situation, now this is your love relationship, okay? Aquarius. This situation has a basis in one of your previous lifetimes. Ask your angels to help you remember, to release, to learn, and to heal from your past experiences. Now, of course, there is no doubt about that. Everybody does have that ability to do so, but not everybody has the concentration or the type of right environment to do that type of work, right? So this is why some people do come to me for that. And like I said, please do, if you are interested, please do contact me, and I will see where I can, what I can do for you in regards to a past life reading. Here we also have cancel, clear, and delete. Isn't that like as if we're all computers? Use, look at this. Use only positive words and thoughts as they are rapidly manifesting into form. Ask the angels to clear the effects of past negative thinking. Now, because we have positive thoughts, we can attract positive things if you believe. You have the card here if you believe. But if you attract negative things, typically this is also because you're thinking negatively. Negative means you're very sad, sorrowful, frustration, anger, right? Those type of things. Like I said before, for this one as well, have a look at, this is pretty interesting actually. Have a look at my other channel for those of you that are new, or even those of you that are here. I have past life and spiritual connections video, and there's one called Sensually Intense Spiritual Connections. That's going to be very useful for you that are having any past life related issues. I also have a couple of them, or more than a few. One is on what and who's a karmic partner. Similar I have for twin flames as well as soulmates. And for this one in particular, where we have cancel, clear, delete, I would recommend for some of you that want to get rid of this negative energy, have a look at my negative energy video. It's about jinns, demons, evil spirits, how to remove them, what to do. Here we also have confidence. Okay, moving forward does not necessarily require to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough, along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways. Lean upon us if your confidence wavers, and we will buoy your courage and faith. That's buoy. That is B-U-O-Y, as in buoyancy, as far as I know English. Okay, I might be wrong. Here we have daydream. Very interesting and very cute card. You will more easily hear and receive our messages if you daydream regularly. Relax and open your mind to receiving without directing your thoughts. Just notice any feelings, any visions, or any ideas as if you were watching a movie. This is the seat of creativity. Yes. So it's funny this card just showed up, because in my other readings, I have been suggesting, take out, this coming year, try to do this. Take out 10-15 minutes every day. Unwind, and literally the key word would be daydream. Have a coffee, have a drink, whatever you want. Something that will relax you. And drink, I don't encourage any type of things that would intoxicate you, because it opens up the portals to negative energies to enter your body, because then your guard is down a little bit spiritually. So you might actually attract negative energies if you have too much alcohol, for example, and even other type of substances that may hinder your abilities. Now, daydreaming is good because here I would like you to take the chance for yourself every day. Sit next to a window if you can't go outside. Sip your drink, whatever. Look outside the window. Enjoy whatever you see outside. Go outside and take a walk. Be outdoors with nature. Those 10-15 minutes, something like that, it refreshes you. It connects you again with nature because you are part of nature. And it will revitalize you. It will provide you with more inspiration, a clear head. It'll make you healthier. Your mind, body, spirit, and your soul will feel much better. The overall arching theme here I see is that there's certain things that are going to occur. However, there's certain things that you're going to have to change. Clear your space. Cancel, clear, delete negative energy, negative thoughts, those type of things. Have the patience to do so. Have the confidence to do so. And have fun daydreaming about it. Aquarius, that is your reading. I hope this was helpful. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated, even this last part of the reading, how this may, maybe how it's affecting you right now. What have you been doing in the past? Do you feel that you need to take time out? Do you feel the burnout? I know. I've been there. We get so busy with life. It's very complicated. And also, make sure that the environment around you is very clean. It's very positive. Your posters, your paintings, your pictures, things like that are very positive and very happy because that brings good vibes. For some of you that may feel that you do have negative energy, and if you want, with the new year, you want to just cleanse everything, have a look on my website, www.asnointia.com. I do have packages there which will teach you self-help guides as well, how to clear the energy in your home. This is the Holy Light package plus the Water Wellness package makes a really strong package, and it's a very powerful method that I have. It is to get rid of negative energies from your home, around your aura, and inside of your body, which are your chakra centers. I also have another package which is me and you directly. That is the chakra checkup. So it's a bit more detailed because then I can actually tell you what I see, how many I see these negative energies. This is jinns, demons, evil spirits, telling you what they are, how many they are, how to get rid of these darn things. And it's important to get rid of them because whatever's written in your book of life, whatever's written to you and owed to you karmically, you may not be receiving that because the road is full of these big boulders, these big rocks, this big negative energy. I tell you how to get rid of that, and whatever's supposed to come to you naturally will come to you. All right, Aries. All right, Aquarius. Maybe you're connecting with an Aries. Please do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated, and let me know. Feel free to let me know of your plans for your future this upcoming year. Feel free to write that in the comments as well. I do read the comments. Thank you so much, everybody. You take care, stay safe, and happy holidays to all of you. Bye now.